Here we are in London, one of the biggest cities in the world, for one of the biggest events in the world.
Yes, Seth, it's certainly going to be an exciting one. After years of preparation, London is finally ready to welcome the world to the 2012 Olympic Games.
Such a magnificent city, so many views with the Thames stretching away into the distance. And with so many new venues waiting to be tested, this really could be the best games ever. The Olympic Stadium splendid, glowing like a beacon here in London's East End.
And there the Olympic torch, the iconic symbol of the Games, shining over the city of London. What an absolutely beautiful sight.
So many nations represented here, all ready to compete in true Olympic spirit.
Yes, 80,000 people they're expecting in that stadium, and it's going to be full to the brim. Not a spare seat in the house. Just imagine the excitement down there in the crowd.
Fireworks to show the start of these games, and the first event is first thing tomorrow. This is the first event of the day at Lord's, and there's plenty of questions that need answering. As we look at the starting lineup, plenty of talent. First end, first arrow. Just outside the yellow, that's worth 8. Well, consistency is going to be the key to success for this athlete. So close to a 10. That's a 9. This is the third arrow, end number 1. That arrow's worth 9. Let's take a look at that replay. Well, let's take a check on the results at the end of round 1.
Next up, Hector representing Hungary.
Arrow number 1. That's 8. Draw your bow. End 2, arrow 2. In the red, not bad. Third arrow must finish this end strongly. Right on target, 10 points. Here's the replay. Well, that's the end of the latest round, and let's look at the scoreboard. Oh, it's so tight at the top, you can throw a blanket over all 3 of them. That's 8 points for the inner red. Arrow 2, end 3. Really good. 9. 2 gone, 1 arrow to go. Let's add 9 more to the total for that arrow. Here's the replay. Well, let's take a check on the scoreboard, and there's good news, lying in first place. Arrow 1, end 4. It's a golden arrow, 10 points. Having seen the first arrow, what adjustments will this athlete make for arrow number 2? Bang on, 10. Arrow number 3. Eight more to the total. Let's take a check on the replay. Having negotiated that hurdle to make it through to the final, this athlete becomes a terrific atmosphere, and this really should bring the best out of these athletes. Well, there'll be plenty of competition. These athletes equally matched, not much between them. All 8 athletes on the blocks, ready to go. And they're off, they're underway. Race starting to take shape as we reach the quarter point. All 8 athletes very, very close through 25 metres. Good, strong strokes. He's done really well so far. Strong push and then kick away from the wall. Out in first, it's Hungary. China in second. Great Britain in third. 25 metres to go. We're into the final 10 metres. A hero will be born as they touch down. Hungary will qualify in first place. Moving on in second, it's Great Britain. And China take third. That sees them qualify. So many things to like about this performance. In replay, you just see... Welcome to Lords, then, the home of archery for the 2012 Games. This should be a fascinating competition, a real opportunity to show the British public just how exciting this sport can be. The outer red circle, 7 points. Arrow number 2, then. And you can add 7 to the total for that. A good arrow here, and end 1 will finish on a high for this athlete. The outer red, that's 7 points. Let's check on the replay. 4th place after the first end, and this athlete will want to continue this form in the second. Well, that's a strong start, right in the yellow stuff. This is arrow number 2. That's a 10. Arrow number 6 of the competition. Well, that arrow's worth 10. Well, here's the replay. Well done. Good execution on that round. Here we are for the third end, and the competitors will shoot towards the magnificent media centre. Trust, we're not in the line of fire. 9. So close to the maximum. That's 9. Nine more points in the outer yellow circle. This competition really is taking shape. Every arrow is crucial. This is the third of N3. Arrow 3 locked right on the target. Here's the replay. That's the end of the round, and it's very, very tight at the top. Hardly anything separates these athletes here. This really is a good competition. The inner red, 8 points. Arrow number 2, N4. The outer yellow circle, that's 9 points. The crowd could go absolutely nuts if this goes down the middle. 10. Here is the replay. The victor, a tremendous performance. Look at the emotion. Jumping up and down for joy, and quite rightly so. Stadium risers here to salute 3 fine competitors, fully deserving of the accolades that they're receiving. moments of real celebration and moments of relaxation as well. Emotion. Four years of preparations since Beijing, and these athletes now must be ready. Any injuries, any doubts must be shoved clear from their mind. One of the sport's real characters, and listen to how the crowd respond. The crowd hush. Into their stroke now as they emerge from the water. Now starting to stroke well at the quarter point. This is really good swimming. The tumble turn. Out in front, Hungary. In second place, China. In third, Great Britain. 25 metres less than to go. The last few metres. Gold for Hungary. It's silver for Great Britain. A bronze medal for China. Well, let's take a look at the replay, and there were no doubts in this one who was going to win. Utter domination from start to finish, showing all the power of an Olympic champion, and that's why they took gold. So much emotion down there, so much happiness, all the hard work that these athletes put in, and you